Today, we're diving into a way of planning that gives you this amazing combination of laser-sharp precision for right now, but also the flexibility to roll with the punches. It's all about keeping your projects moving forward without getting stuck in a rigid, brittle plan.
Oh, you know this feeling, right? We've all been there. You spend hours, maybe even days, mapping out every single step for the next quarter. You feel so organized, so on top of it, and then, bam, reality hits. Some new priority drops on your desk, an unexpected problem pops up, and just like that, your beautiful, perfect plan is totally useless. It is one of the most frustrating things ever.
And that's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? We try to predict the distant future with absolute certainty, but it's a losing game. I mean, the further out you try to look, the blurrier everything gets. So trying to plan with microscopic detail for something that's a year away, it's not just hard. It's usually a complete waste of time and energy. So what do we do? How can we actually plan for things in a world that is always in motion? Well, the answer is a really elegant idea called rolling wave planning. Okay, that might sound a little bit technical, but the idea behind it is actually incredibly simple. Instead of trying to plan out everything all at once in perfect detail, you add the detail in stages, or in waves, as the future gets closer and starts to become the present. And probably the best way to really get this is to just imagine you're standing on a beach, and you're watching the waves forming way, way out on the horizon. This is the perfect metaphor. That distant wave is just, well, it's a general shape, right? You can see it's coming your way. But as it rolls closer and closer, it comes into sharp focus. You see the crest, the foam, every little ripple. Rolling wave planning treats your projects the exact same way. So how do we actually do this? How do you put it into practice? Well, it all boils down to one simple, really powerful rule. This right here, this is the golden rule. It's the absolute heart of the whole method. You pour your time and energy into creating a super high-resolution map for what's immediately in front of you, but you sketch out the distant future with a much, much broader brush. So let's break down what that actually looks like. For your near-term stuff, say the next week or two, your plan is crystal clear. You've got precise actions, you know the exact steps. But for the future, maybe 3 months, 6 months from now, you're just focusing on the big picture, broad goals, the general direction you're headed, and maybe a few key milestones. You're not worried about the tiny details. Now, this is where the magic really happens. Because this whole approach gives you two incredible things that, traditional planning often makes you choose between. First, you get amazing flexibility. When something unexpected happens, and it always does, you don't have to tear up your entire 6-month plan and start over. Nope. You just need to adjust the detailed, near-term part. Your big, long-term goals can stay exactly the same, even if the path to get there has to change a bit. And at the very same time, you get total control over the present. Because you have that super detailed plan for your immediate tasks, there's no confusion, no hesitation. You know exactly what you need to do next, so you can act with confidence and precision. It's truly the best of both worlds. And all of this leads to the ultimate payoff. See, this isn't just about making better plans. It's about being way more effective with your most valuable resource, your own time. What it all comes down to is this. You stop wasting all those hours trying to plan for variables that you just can't control. You invest that effort where it gives you the biggest return, on the immediate future. It makes your whole process smarter, leaner, and just way more efficient. All right, so let's just quickly recap the big ideas here. Number 1, focus your detailed planning on what's right in front of you. 2, sketch out the long-term future in broad strokes. 3, as those future waves get closer, that's when you adapt and add the detail. This whole thing gives you that perfect balance of control and flexibility, and the best part, it cuts out so much wasted planning effort. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. Take a look at your own projects, your own goals. What is the very next wave that's coming your way? Is it a project that's due next week? A personal goal you have for this month? Think about that one thing and ask yourself, how can you plan for that with absolute perfect clarity, while still giving yourself the freedom to adapt to whatever lies beyond the horizon?